Okay. And that is, and we're going to say, you know what number it is.
Yeah, 58.
I just say, I'm Laura.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we're going to pretend, we're not going to say today is May 10th. I can say you're seeing this on May 10th.
Yeah.
But you'll notice we're in the same shirts.
We laundered our clothes and made sure we were the same.
And I am like right there. Okay. That will help my brain. Come on. You're all the same color. Oh, remind me to show you the new Barbara Anna.
Oh, okay. Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Laura.
I'm Keisha, and we're the Pattern Queens. Welcome to Stitch With Us, episode 58.
Woohoo! It is for Mother's Day, May 10th, 2026. But we're cheating.
It's actually May
3rd. It just worked better this time. And we've been trying to film just about every other week. Makes things easier with things going on in our lives. And yeah.
And we want to spend Mother's Day with our kiddos.
Yeah. So we will be hanging out with our families when you guys see this, and
hopefully you're hanging out with yours if you want to. I will show what we're working on today so that we can kind of chat and get into it. So we are working on Ink Circle's Bluegrass. Such a pretty one. We are not doing it as charted at all, even though it's beautiful as charted. We both have 25% of this done because we said we were going to do 25% each year. So we didn't have this for 10 years.
Yes, because yes.
Yeah.
Is that what we looked at? Was it like 10% last
Yeah, it was. It would have taken us a very long time to finish this. And we want to work on other stuff.
Yes, and I want this done. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you want to show yours first?
Sure. Mine is on 32 count special edition linen from Color and Cotton using Hellebore floss from Color and Cotton. And it is gorgeous. Goes pinks to purples, just fabulous. And I have my little hedgehog from Ray.
Oh, fun. I'm doing mine on a 32 count solo die from Silkweaver. Please ignore this little bit of floss that escaped over here. And I am using Gentle Arts Lagoon for mine. So ours are very different, but very much us.
Yes. I was trying to decide. I don't think I ended up using Lagoon on the piece right up there.
Oh.
I think it was a contender. I have a single color piece that's long and it's very close to that.
Yeah, I really like Lagoon. I like a lot of Gentle Arts, like the Mediterranean Sea and the Lagoon. They're just both so beautiful.
They do come out really, really pretty on these things too. So Keisha and I will be both working to we're not getting 25% today. That is about 500 stitches, a little over 500.
We won't hold you that long, we promise.
That could take us each a very long time.
I'd be spending the night at Laura's house.
You're so funny. And then you would not get your family time, right?
That's right. So do you know what you're doing for Mother's Day yet? What are you doing as people are seeing this?
Well, Katie asked me what I want food-wise for Mother's Day, but I also know that Bree is working sometime in the afternoon until closing at 9:30. So I am getting Starbucks on Mother's Day for sure, but I haven't really thought through exactly what I'd like to do, and we'll have to see. I may actually have to work.
Oh.
Which, that's okay.
Right. We are going to go to brunch at Blind Box Barbecue because I guess every Sunday they have a brunch and it looks like it's really good. So that's where we're going to go. And then I'm following my tradition that I set last year of asking my kids what they think my favorite thing to do with them is, and then just doing that. Last year they said parks. This year I asked, and James said, "Well, just with me." And I was like, "Well, it could be either or." And he goes, "Well, just with me, we like to do diamond painting." So
Oh,
I'll probably do some diamond painting with the
that's
sweet
so
boy.
fun. This is nudging me down here. Were you finished? I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
Are you going to tell what you're going to do with Owen?
Well, Owen, we'll probably end up at a park of some sort after we go to lunch. I'm sure that that's probably what we're gonna do, and probably just snuggle Owen will be my special time with just him. But I've got to do some crafts with older boy because he loves that time.
That'll
So
be awesome.
yeah, maybe we'll go for a walk in nature, and I can sound even stuffier than I do right now.
It is kind of a weird time here because the weather has been back and forth. Our highs this week were in the 60s.
Uh-huh.
This past, well, the
Yeah,
last week of April, beginning of May, they were in the 60s. I haven't looked to see what they're supposed to be in this upcoming
yeah.
week.
Well, today the high is supposed to be 80,
Oh,
and we've gotten a lot of rain and a lot of wind, and it's just. And then I did spend a good part of yesterday just out in a big field. So,
oh,
um, at
great.
a kite festival. So it's you know, that's okay. It's okay.
I was going to show that what I keep this in is a bag from the Black Needle Society. I love this one, but I keep it in this because Katie is the one who first made me a mother and she loves flamingos.
So fun.
So this was in the flamingo box.
Yes, I love that flamingo box. I use stuff in it all
So
the time.
fun. And that bag just makes me giggle.
Mhm.
I don't know if you could see, but even the flag
Oh, on the pirate ship.
up there has a
Yes.
crazy flamingo. It's like it's splatted or something. I don't know.
We are also big fans of the flamingo box in our house, because there is, if you have young kids, there is a YouTube content creator named Danny Go, which just got some terrible health news about his kids. So I'm feeling pretty sad about that. But anyway, not to be a downer. He does a song called Doing the Flamingo. And Owen loves him, loves him, loves him. So every time he sees the flamingo, anything with flamingos, he goes, "A flamingo!" And then he stands on one foot. So
Oh, the
there.
days of standing on one foot, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, well, the big thing in our house right now, I don't know, maybe this is just like a cognitive development thing, but Owen likes to walk around backwards. And I'm like, "What you doing, bud?" "I walk backwards. I walk backwards."
So that's really good for you as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for your to stretch your legs out and help
Oh,
get cramps and things out. And
sure.
it just stretches different muscle. It stretches the muscle a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, there we go. Then I will continue to encourage it. I just think it's funny because he can't walk in a straight line, so he ends up kind of walking around in a circle when he's walking backwards.
I'm betting that you're going to ask me a reminisce question about Mother's Day.
Yes.
So I was thinking, just sitting here thinking, because we've done this so many years now that it's
We
kind of
have.
hard to
This
get
is
through all of this.
like year 7 of us doing this because
And
I think I was pregnant with James whenever we did this.
probably because we started, well, yeah, and we did the 2020 blue flower.
Yes.
Um,
Let joy be unconfined.
yeah, sorry, I was poking there and I
No, it's
couldn't,
okay.
I can't poke and
Poke and think.
think at the same
Hey.
time. And I think, oh, there it is. Good. I thought I lost it for a minute. My painter. Um, Something that I used to do every year growing up with my mom and into adulthood was our church used to have a Mother's Day banquet.
Oh, fun.
And it was really fun because uh they said it was a mother-daughter banquet.
Hmm.
And they said that everyone is either a mother or a daughter.
Mm,
So any women were welcome.
right.
And it was really cute because oftentimes people who didn't have one or the other would pair up and they would be each other's mother and daughter.
Oh, fun. That's nice.
Yeah, so it was really cute. And, you know, when it's just a meal for women, we tend to have pretty things and fancy things, and things are just laid out differently. And I I don't know if it's just a stereotype, that women notice those things a little more. But it was cute. And then we would always have some sort of fun entertainment, and that could oftentimes end up being having a little different effect than what they thought. One year, one year they had this woman come and she dressed up as a clown. So she made herself into a clown
Oh,
while we're sitting there.
oh,
And
wow.
the kids,
Didn't like it. Oh, no.
it was kind of funny. Now that was when I was an adult.
Hmm.
So, the whole perception of clowns is different than it
Sure.
was, but
Yeah,
I remember that. That just cracked me up.
that's so funny.
But my mother always loved to be able to go to the mother-daughter banquet.
Oh, it's nice
So,
that you had that. So we didn't really do anything too consistently growing up with my mom. My mom now has a job where she's off on weekends, but growing up, she had a job where she worked every other weekend. So it was kind of hit or miss whether or not, we were able to do something on Mother's Day with my mom. But it was mostly, my dad would ask my mom what she wanted to eat. And then we would just kind of let mom do whatever she wanted to do that day. Ours were always pretty low key.
so we just got interrupted and had some excitement, and I got my Mother's Day present, which is a new mattress.
That's a nice one.
And I am downsizing. I'm going from a queen size mattress to a full size. And I'm getting a new bed with some storage in it, just kind of changing how we're storing things and
Uh-huh.
how we're doing everything.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it'll be nice to have. I'm getting the search terms are so fun. I put in storage/captain's bed.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, you are the captain of the ship and
Yeah.
therefore should have a captain bed.
But for the moment, I just threw the delivery guys for a loop because I have a full size mattress on a queen size box spring.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, they were probably like, "Oh no, we delivered the wrong size
They
mattress."
said, "Were we supposed to have a queen?" No, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice. I already have a rocker back there, and my kitty will be thrilled. And I'm going to buy um a rug. Katie and I were looking at some rugs and found a pretty one just to go back there. I'm gonna have a purple rug.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
It's not gonna go with anything.
Yeah,
And
that's
maybe
okay.
I'll make my bedding go with that after this. But because of course I have to buy all new bedding.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, we started out with a full-size bed. So I do have some sheets, but I ordered others that are supposed to be here today.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Mhm.
A room refresh is always fun.
Yeah. I would like to repaint my room because it's kind of dark.
Mhm.
Um, but Katie talked me through some things, and my bed will be white or lighter colored.
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
We We are now can officially move out the bassinet from our room because nobody's going to be using that anymore. But we have to actually do that. So I'm excited for whenever that gets to leave our room because it's here's a weird and interesting fact. As you know, moms sometimes have to sacrifice things for the good of their children.
Mhm.
The only place that the bassinet would fit in our room was on the left side of the bed, which is not the side of the bed I sleep on. So I've been sleeping on the wrong side of the bed since we had that
Oh,
bassinet in there for James. So, and which is funny because whenever we stay at a hotel or stay somewhere that's not our house, my husband and I always revert to our correct sides of the bed. And then whenever we go home, we sleep on opposite of where we want to sleep. So,
well, getting the new mattresses prompted um, cleaning, and that's good. So it's nice to get some things done. But also the delivery interrupted Keisha and I filming because they were not supposed to be here for almost another 2 hours.
right. So mark that on your calendar. Play your lottery. Delivery was early.
Yeah, Katie said she was watching the times on it and it just kept getting later and later, and then they came early.
Right. So,
Just lovely fun.
all right. So I'm going to ask you the sappy Mother's Day question
Uh-uh.
that probably we ask every year. It's fine. What are the things you enjoy most about being a mom?
Mm. Well, I think I have the two best girls ever.
Well, that's good because I have the two best boys.
Isn't it nice that it works that way for us? So, um, I just enjoy the time that we get to spend together and still discovering new things about them, even though they're both adults.
Mm.
Um, we're going to a movie before very long so that Bree can watch whatever movie she wants to watch. And she said, "You guys need to find another movie. You don't want to watch my movie." And like that's a cool thing to have the kid who's like, "I just want to go, but you don't want to go watch this."
Right. Let's all go
So,
together, but this isn't your thing. That's
which sometimes we will just go, uh, you know, "Oh, you really want to see that? Okay, we'll just go do that."
right. Right.
And each of us probably have things that we're like, "Oh, come on, please, somebody go with me."
I know.
So,
Sometimes it's nice just to have the company.
yes. And we haven't been in a long time. Maybe that's what I'll do for Mother's Day. We'll see what's playing.
Well, I can tell you one thing that's playing Mother's Day weekend, and it's the movie Sheep Detective with Hugh Jackman and all of the sheep who are investigating his murder because James has not stopped talking about the fact that Sheep Detective is coming to movie theaters
Oh my
because they are
goodness.
advertising it like crazy on the streaming service that he uses the most.
That's pretty
So
funny.
we may end up seeing Sheep Detective next weekend.
I haven't even looked. I know Katie had a couple of movies that she wanted to go see, but I would bet that they are out of theaters by now. So we'll just have to figure out what's going to work.
Right, right.
Keisha showed you a paper pattern, but with ink circles, you can purchase almost every pattern that she has made as a PDF. And I'm using my Kindle.
Yeah, I have it twice.
Um, I have a difficult time. I love her patterns. I have a difficult time following them, tracking them on the paper.
Sure, because they're symmetrical all the way around. So it's kind of, yeah.
And you have to make sure that you've gotten it that way.
Right, right. Or you're going to be off.
Katie had to put her kitties in, she had to put them away while we were getting the mattresses delivered. So I'm sure maybe she's taking advantage of some of that time while the cats are away.
think my favorite part of being a mom is it's just there's always something new. Like you said that you're still discovering new things about
Hmm.
your children. Well, my children are different every single day. Like that's kind of James is starting to level out. Like he's almost 6. He's got his little personality. I know it. Uh Owen is different every single day. Every single day he's a new boy and has learned a new thing or um knows how to do a new skill and it's just so cool. It's so cool to think that like I used to be that way. There was a time in my life where I was learning a new thing every day and was just so excited that I knew what the color green was, and would get excited about that. So that's been really fun. Uh, just to see how a person becomes a person is interesting. Um, I will say that James, I know his personality because his personality is my personality. And sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. So, so we'll see how that goes when he's a teenager. But both of my boys are sweet. Um, I really do feel like I have the best children in the world, and I'm so happy that I have them.
My kids are both very creative, but in very different ways.
Mm.
So um, it's just interesting, and it's fun to hear how their brains work and what they come up with.
Yes. Yeah, um it's been interesting to see that develop. Because what I know is that so I just went to a kindergarten concert this week. And what I know is that James knows the words to every single song. He knows every single movement that he has to do. He was enthusiastic at the beginning and he was not enthusiastic toward the end because his legs started to get tired and he wanted to sit on the risers. So he was that kid at his performance. But what I did find is similarly to his mom, while we know all of the choreography, we knew everything that we're supposed to do. Can't clap on beat. Not at all, not even a little bit. So I don't know that music is going to be his thing.
I think, well, I've always been very musical, and my I don't feel like that's completely translated. And we have very different tastes. Bree and I have very different taste in music.
Uh-huh.
She likes the music from her video games.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And Katie and I have pretty similar taste in most things. Usually if Katie recommends book, I'll read it. If Katie says, "Oh, this book sounds interesting," I'll read it.
Yeah.
That's fine. We got this. I got to color a little bit or I won't be able to figure out where I am.
Going around and around in a circle over here.
You're probably moving at a very different pace than I am here. Like just what you're doing.
Right. Yeah. I think there's a little spot in the middle, and I'm kind of going around that spot.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm doing it here. And then I'll have my like 4 little quadrants, and I can finish a quadrant a year, and then we will eventually have this thing. And up
It'll
on
be so fun, right?
yes, yes, I really do. Ink Circles is really, I think, one of my favorite designers. I really enjoy her sensibility. I like doing things like this. I find it
And
relaxing.
she's such a lovely person. One of the whips that I have is half the fun.
Yes.
And I love that. And it's so fun to just be stitching and you suddenly have a little mode of transportation
Right.
finished. It's just cute.
This one's fun because there's like a little heart in each of the quadrants.
Yes.
fun just to see the things that she sneaks in.
Um, I have plans to start one of her older, bigger ones,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been stingy with my starts this year.
Ah,
So, I mean, I did two in April, but they were both with friends, and one of them was not supposed to be till August,
right.
but that's okay.
It's okay. Sometimes you just do it. I should probably mark off what I've done, or I'm going to get lost. Hooray for pattern keeper.
Yes. You do it okay with your finger, or you
I
mine?
I've got it with my finger.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm. I keep a wand at the ready.
She's ready to go. I have one of those in my stitch box. I just didn't bring it.
Yeah, there are always the things that we don't think to bring with us. So,
Well, I will say that most of the time, going back to being a mom, most of the time that I have those, they get taken. They get taken and they go somewhere. And I don't know where they go. Similarly to some of my needle minders, who knows? One day I am going to tip up uh my coffee table and find underneath there on the magnetic side a bunch of needle minders I had lost forever. That's my they so you have to watch out. You do end up sharing things with your children.
when Bree was little, she used to like to crawl up in my lap. In fact, we bought me a chair and a half recliner so that Bree could um, climb in with me. And she loved to sit and stitch with mom. But that meant what she did is she just pulled until it came all the way off.
Yep, yep. And then they laugh, and then you're like, please
Yes.
give me back the needle. You can't have the needle. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. Oh, she giggled so hard. What's so funny is that there's no way I would get her near cross stitch now. She does appreciate things that I stitch for her, but we plan them together and we plan them carefully. Like I stitched her um, floral Darth Vader from Nerdy Needle, right?
Yes.
And that one she just loves. So I know there were others in that series, and I just need to get them
Mm.
and do them for her.
Oh, tomorrow is May the 4th. I know you're watching this on
Yeah.
Mother's Day, but in our timeline, tomorrow is May the 4th. So I will have to break out one of my Star Wars themed projects to work on.
Well, I was thinking I'm gonna have to see if I could find my Star Wars shirt.
Ah.
Although it's a spirit week and I may just go that way. It's a 90s themed spirit week.
Oh, okay. You don't got it.
No.
I probably still, well, no, most of the clothes I still have kicking around are from like the early 2000s. I don't think I fit into anything I fit into in the 90s.
And I'll just kind of have to play around and figure it out. I think like tomorrow is supposed to be wear neon or bright colors. And I think one year at school they gave us this obnoxiously bright orange shirt
Oh,
that says, be a bulldog, not a bully.
oh, perfect. There's nothing more 90s than a really corny slogan. Um, James has a spirit week next week too, but it's not really a spirit week. Next week is teacher appreciation.
Yeah. Staff appreciation. Oh, see, I'm leaning on that and I got to make sure I don't shake because I'm shaking the camera. Sorry, guys. Staff appreciation. And the district is giving us some things to celebrate during the week. And our PTA's providing a couple things. And
see, the week is there are a bunch of different books. And so it's like, on Very Hungry Caterpillar Day, you should bring your teacher their favorite snack and stuff like that. So kind of themed around that. So I forget what the first day is. It may be that James has to write his teacher a letter. So he will be writing his teacher a letter because his teacher is a very lovely person who
Mhm.
deserves every letter she could possibly get from enthusiastic kindergartners who don't really understand spaces in between words yet.
Uh, for a while, we used popsicle sticks
Mm-hmm.
and they glued a little picture of a spaceman on the popsicle
Oh,
stick, and the kids would hold their popsicle stick there and then write on the other side of space man.
that's a good idea.
So it was kind of fun. It was,
Yeah, that is the corny kind of thing that a kid would
oh,
for sure
yeah.
want. So maybe we'll have to do that kind of thing because he just doesn't quite understand. He's just writing letters until he runs out of space, and then he like will stop a word, in the middle. And so sometimes you need a translator. He is very good at figuring out the spelling of words. He knows lots and lots of words. The spaces are a challenge. That's okay. We all had to learn that at some point. So
It is funny. And um, you can tell with some of the older kids when they get excited, like second grade is usually about where they stop having things squished together. But when they get excited about their topic,
uh-huh.
I am like reading along. I'm like, let's read this.
Right.
What you write here? I don't know. That one always cracks me up. You don't know what you wrote. Okay, here's what I see. Oh yeah, I was writing about this.
See, James, my kid is a great big nerd. And that's okay because he has my personality. So I understand this. He'll get like blanks from school because his teacher will give him however many he wants to write his own stories and draw his own pictures. And so he just does that all the time because he
Mhm.
likes it. He also is trying to write his numbers all the way to 1,000, and he uses some of his free time for that. So I get all kinds of just like random stories that he wanted to write. I'm like, each one of these are gold. Thank you so much for this story about how you went to a park and then for some reason there was a shark there. Almost made my way all the way around this.
Well, I know I'm at the center section, so I zoomed out to see kind of what I want to do to keep going.
Yeah, the fun thing about this and using a variegated floss is just kind of figuring out what you want to do and
Yeah,
how you want to stitch it.
and I feel like we both chose floss that changes some, but not like a ton.
Right.
I mean, I can see the purple and the pink spots on mine,
Mm-hmm. And I can see the
but
slightly less dark spots.
so tomorrow is May the 4th, and then we have Cinco de Mayo.
Mayo on Taco Tuesday. The most perfect Cinco de Mayo.
Probably won't eat out because that will be impossible.
Oh yeah, no, we don't. You don't try to go to a Mexican restaurant on Cinco de Mayo. That's a young man's game,
Yeah,
not a
not a family
not a
game, right?
family game. But if you do go to a Mexican restaurant, well, you're seeing this late, so sorry.
If you did
If you
go,
did, I hope you tipped your servers pretty well because they are running those chips as fast as they possibly can.
which, I mean, that kind of is true for every single Tuesday, don't you
Yes,
think?
probably so.
That has to be one of my very favorite food groups. In fact, it probably is my favorite food group.
Yes, yes. I can agree with that. I could go eat Mexican food just about every day.
And what's funny is that Katie has asked me what I would like to have for Mother's Day, and I could say something Mexican, but I know it's not her favorite.
Yeah, but that's what we do as
So the
moms, right?
mom,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where it's like, oh, well, we got to go someplace where everybody's going to like.
And Katie will probably cook, um, which is the benefit of grown-up kids, right?
Right.
Although, okay, here's another sweet one for you. When Katie was little, before there was a Brie, she would, if we were out for the evening, she would, and it was a special occasion, she would con whoever was watching her into taking her to the store so that she could buy things to decorate the house.
Oh, that's sweet.
And we would come home and there would be like votive candles all over the place and whatever else she came up with, and maybe a little treat and
Oh,
just, I mean, just sweet.
sweet.
And she loved to decorate. She still loves to decorate. That's why our house is crazy full.
I James isn't quite to that, but I do often get just really cute, you know, uh just pictures and stuff. Sometimes he will talk his dad into letting him put something in the mailbox and then giggling whenever I get home and telling me that I should check the mail. So, and it's just like, Mom, I love you, which is perfect. And I have those things all over my office at work.
Working at school, it's always funny because kids will always want to give me a whole bunch of things. And I'm like, you need to take that home.
Right?
Take that to your mom. One of the fun things to think about with kids too, um, at least at our school, the art teacher at the end of the year will have the kids make a huge um portfolio folder, and they will bring home whatever has not come home yet.
Uh-huh.
And after Bree was already out of school, I came across one of her big folders and I found this huge flower she had drawn. And, it was whatever, the project was, but it's just, it was just so fun. And I thought, oh, I know that this isn't like she didn't just do this,
Right.
but it would be so fun. So I went and got a poster frame, and you can get them in so many sizes. They're inexpensive. I
Yeah.
got it at Michael's, and we have framed her artwork. So now I have that.
Oh, so nice.
And it is cute. I mean, it's just like, oh, I love that.
The last year in Owen's daycare class, they got canvas bags that they painted and put like the kids' handprints all over them. I have that. So that's nice. Yeah, I have, well, Owen just likes to take a pen and scribble all over everything because that's where he is developmentally. James loves a craft though. He loves doing something. He likes putting something together. He likes to diamond paint. I was trying to teach him how to cross stitch, but he got kind of frustrated with it. So I'm going to give it a year or two and then bring it back.
Ooh, now, my trick with cross stitch is pearl cotton and 10 count Tula.
Yes. Well, see, I was going for perforated paper.
Oh,
So just to like kind of guide so the holes pop out a little bit more. And he liked doing it, but he just got frustrated because it's hard to read a pattern a little bit for him still. So we'll bring it back.
um, Katie learned with Lizzie Kate Freebies because they translate really well to large count.
Uh,
And, it was fun, and Lizzie Kate used bright colors,
right.
and it was just all the fun stuff. So,
We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe. Maybe he won't like it at all, but we'll see.
Mhm. Okay, so I'm thinking because we're doing this ahead of time, that on Mother's Day, I'm going to finish my 25%.
All right. I don't know that I'll finish 25%, but I'll pull it out. How's that?
There you go. I just thought, that could be a good thing for me to do because I'm sure that I will get some spoiling on Mother's Day.
Well, are you about ready to show off or are you getting to a good
I
spot?
am like two more stitches.
All right.
So,
I'll go ahead and show off mine while you get those
okay,
two in. So I did 78 stitches while we were sitting here chatting. And here's mine. I got all the way around the outside of that center there.
very cool.
So,
Okay, and mine will look really funny uh, because, I have parts
hmm.
of what you have in for the center. I was looking at yours instead of doing my two stitches.
That's okay. That's okay. We get distracted by other people's stitching all the time.
You know what? I went through the wrong hole too. Doggone it. I really don't want to end,
Oh,
Keisha.
please. She wants me to
That's
stay
what's
here
going
with
on.
you.
And some days I'm just more challenged than that. You can
That's
tell
okay.
I have my light over here. Keisha's just stitching au naturel.
Yeah, I'm just grab and go over here.
Like, do you need more light? Nah.
No, I'm just going, just going. I've still got young eyes. Eventually, though, I'm sure I'm going to need more.
I still stitch fairly quickly as long as I have myself in good light.
And see, I just always stitch slowly. So
Also,
that's the
though,
trick.
I've been back on, okay, I think that's it. I've been back on stitching on smaller count because I am under that. Okay, I did 115 stitches during this time, and
Ooh.
I went around part of the center, but okay, this is the center.
Mhm.
This upright cross here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, and I've done because I just did my line pretty much straight. That's where I went. Now I moved a little into the next one.
Mhm.
That's okay.
Yeah. No, it's fun because I just like on these sorts of patterns in particular, like where am I gonna go? How am I gonna stitch this?
Yes.
So
And I don't know if you could tell, but the Hellebore, you can definitely see what's purple and what's pink.
so fun.
But when you're back from it, I feel like
Yeah, it's all one thing.
it's
Yeah.
just pretty. But 115 stitches, so I'm sitting at 625 out of 2037.
I'm at 593.
Ooh, and we're gonna hit 1,000 then.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Ooh,
we'll get to
awesome.
50% before we pick this up next year.
Okay, so that put me at 30.68%. So that is funny. I mean,
I'm at 29.11.
it won't be that many more stitches and we'll be at that
Yeah,
halfway.
for sure.
So that's always exciting.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. And when I zoom out, then I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're getting close to.
And I guess I didn't go all the way to the center last year. And this year, where I have gone, I am at that, but I'll go finish.
It's very funny because Lara did her center as like getting to here, and I did my center as getting to here.
Mine was,
Because there's your like line right there that divides your center. My dividing center is right.
because
And I guess that's just like how we stitch, is that we're
I
probably
stitched
traveling that way.
from the bottom right
Uh-huh.
up,
Yeah.
and I am completing this quadrant this year.
Right.
What are
So
you
so
gonna
you're gonna
do?
go up from where you are. So I'm gonna go this way. So we
Okay.
are like kind of
So you'll have a horizontal line
uh,
and I'll have a vertical
we're gonna
line.
work on the same spot.
That'll be
Yeah,
funny.
that'll be fun.
But yours will be horizontal and mine will be
Uh-huh.
vertical.
Yeah, because I'm going clockwise. You're going
Oh,
counterclockwise.
so you're not really well, no, you're going to do the quadrant.
Uh-huh.
You're
Yeah.
not saying you're going to keep
Yeah.
going around and around.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, that's just the funny thing about the way we stitch.
And looking at these patterns, I mean, it's just interesting to see how the whole thing comes together when you're doing it
Mm.
because, it just kind of looks like, I know I have my brightness up. It just kind of looks like craziness
Uh-huh.
on there.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you think we rambled enough today?
Well, I think so. And this is definitely shenanigans that we don't get to finish this.
I know, man, oh man. So I guess
2 more years.
we'll get there. We'll get there. So I guess all that's left to say is
Bye.
have a good Mother's Day if you celebrate that.